Welcome back to another episode of adding an NHL All-Star until the team wins the Stanley Cup. We've done a couple teams, Buffalo, Ottawa, Calgary, I believe, but the next team up on our list is none other than one of the newest franchise, or I shouldn't say one of the newest franchise, the newest franchise in the NHL. We got the Seattle Kraken. Just a quick reminder on the rules of how this goes. So we're going to continuously play the same year over and over again. If we do not win the Stanley Cup, after every year, we're going to go to a random spin generator, choose a random team, and from that team, I'm able to add one of their players to the Seattle Kraken. So for example, if I get the Ottawa Senators, I can add Tim Stützle to the Seattle Kraken, and then we replay year number 1 with Tim Stützle on the Seattle Kraken. Normally, it takes about 3 to 5 years to get this challenge complete, but with Kraken, I don't know how they simulate, but I'm going to predict 3 years. I think it's going to be pretty quick. Their roster's not great, but it's not terrible. And they got a deep team. So let's get into it. The Seattle Kraken. Here is the roster of the Seattle Kraken. I said 3 years. May need a little bit more. The good thing is they have all their depth. They just need a couple superstars and they might be able to win it. So first line currently, I'm not going to change anything. We got Andre Burakovsky, Jared McCann, and Oliver Bjorkstrand. On the second line, Jaden Schwartz, Yanni Gourde, Jordan Eberle, all 84s there. Basically, yeah, the top 6, all 84s. Brandon Tanev, Alexander Wenberg, Matty Berners, who's been probably the Calder Trophy favorite as of right now. Then we got Ryan Donato, Morgan Geekie, and Jonas Donskoy. On the back end, we got Alexiak and Adam Larson, both 84 once again. Vince Dunn, Justin Schultz, and then Carson Suzy and Cale Fleury. And then, of course, in the cage, Philip Grubauer and then Chris Drieger. I believe they actually have Martin Jones playing right now. But this is how we're going to keep the roster. So let's slow sim game number 1. Not sure who it's against, but I don't believe we win it in year 1. So we're definitely going to get a superstar. And the question is, who is it going to be? I'll definitely get it on the screen. Anaheim Ducks. So we can win game number 1. The question is Seattle a playoff team in year number 1? I think they might sneak in, but I'm not sure. First period, 2-1. Wenberg gets 2 goals. Jordan Eberle scores 3-3. We're going to overtime in game number 1. Can we take down the Anaheim Ducks? It's going to need a shootout, and we lose in the shootout, starting off 0-1. I will see you at the end of the regular season so we can take a look at how we did. At the end of year number 1, we do not make the Stanley Cup playoffs. Kind of expected that. Leading the way on our team was Andre Burakovsky, 61 points in 82 games. And the Kraken go 39, 35, and 8. So it's off to the spinner. All right, we got all of the NHL teams here on the spinner. Time to spin the wheel and see who we're going to get. And it is the Arizona Coyotes. Oh, God. The Arizona Coyotes, welcome to the team. Clayton Keller. I was originally going to go with Chichurin, but Clayton Keller has a superstar X factor and it gives a little bit better of a morale boost, so I went with Clayton Keller for that line. See if I can get this any higher. I don't think you can. No, we'll keep it like that. So Clayton Keller, welcome to the team. First line, left winger. He's going to be playing with Jared McCann and Yanni Gourde. The rest of the team is going to stay the exact same. So not the best team to get. Honestly, out of every team to get in the spinner, the Arizona Coyotes were probably the last team I ever would have wanted to get. But it's okay. It's okay. We got a good player in Clayton Keller. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a boost with him on the squad, and hopefully he can grow throughout the year. We lost to Anaheim last year in game number 1. But remember, it's the same year over and over again. So first period here, Yanni Gourde, Wenberg, and Clayton Keller. There we go, 3-1. Second period, Max Jones gets 1 for the Ducks. And third period, well, that's just great. Just great. We allow 4 goals in the third period to lose the game. Good work, Seattle. I will see you at the end of the second simulation here, and we'll see how we do with Clayton Keller. He did get 3 points, though, so let's go. At the end of year number 2, once again, the Seattle Kraken do not make the Stanley Cup playoffs. We go 41, 35, and 6. So probably just missed it by a couple points this year. And look at that, Clayton Keller leads our team in scoring, 80 points, and grew to an 88 overall, which is huge. Gord, Bjorkstrand, Burakovsky, Shorts, Eberle all had pretty decent years too. But I think the next spin, we're going to get someone good, and it's going to take our team to the next level to make the Stanley Cup playoffs. All right, last time we got the Coyotes. We'll see what we get this time. Maybe it's the double Arizona Coyotes. It's not going to be. It's going to be the Minnesota Wild. A couple of good players I can choose from here, but I think we got to go Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov. Welcome to the team, Kirill Kaprizov. Honestly, when I was going through the Minnesota Wild, somehow Jonas Brodin is a 90 overall. I almost went with him, but I figured we might as well get that first line sniper while we can. So Kirill Kaprizov, 89 overall sniper to join the roster with Jarrett McCann and Clayton Keller. Then we got Burakovsky, Gord, Bjorkstrand, Schwartz, Wenberg, Eberle, Donskoy, Geeky, Tanev. Honestly, it's a really good for offensive pairing. We do not want a minus, so what can we do here to get rid of that minus? We can have Justin Schultz play on that top line. We can also bring up Susie and throw something like that. Yeah, it's not the best, but maybe I will do that. Can I go like that and then have Dunn play maybe here? Here, maybe? I'll just go like that. I'll have Dunn up there. And then go like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then in the cage, we still have the same tandem we started with, Grubauer and Drieger. So that is the year number 3. This was a year I predicted to win the Cup. Don't know if that's going to happen. So far, we're 0-2 against the Anaheim Ducks. Can we finally beat the Ducks? Maybe that'll be the ticket we need. Maybe if we beat the Ducks last year, we probably would have made the playoffs, actually. First period, well, I don't think we're going to beat the Ducks this time. Okay, but we get 3. We were down 5-0. Then we get 1 from Keller. We get 1 from Kaprizov and Donskoy. So our 2 new additions do score for us. And third period, can't get anything past them. We gave it a good effort, but once again, fall in game number 1. But I think we can make the playoffs this year. In year 3, the Kraken finally make the Stanley Cup playoffs, but we fall in round 1 to the Vancouver Canucks. 4-1, not a good showing out of us, but Kirill Kaprizov, as expected, leads the team in scoring, 103 points, and Clayton Keller jumped up to a 90 overall this time and had 91 points. So that first line played really well. If we can just get a better centerman in the middle, I think that will be lights out. Off to the spin wheel once again. All right. Let's get our prediction. I just feel like they're going to give us the Washington Capitals right here. And am I going to be right? I am definitely incorrect. We get the Nashville Predators, and there's a couple good players that we can choose from. They have a good goalie, they have a good defenseman, and they have a really good forward. So we'll see who we choose. Roman the Stud Josi was an obvious choice from the Nashville Predators, but Saros, their goaltender, is actually rated a 92 overall. I came really close to picking him up, but you cannot turn down a player like Roman Josi. I mean, just look at him. 96 points last year. Got robbed of the Norris Trophy. 33, 65. I mean, he's been very good for very long. And he's probably the most handsome player in the NHL. You can't turn your back on Roman Josi. So welcome to the team, Roman Josi. Finally got a star on the back end there. And instead of having McCann on the first line this year, I threw him down in the third line, giving the chance to Mr. Yanni Gord. So we'll see how that plays out. But the big thing is we're 0-3 against the Anaheim Ducks in opening nights. We're not going to win a Stanley Cup if we cannot beat the Anaheim Ducks. First period, down 1-0. Second period, down 2-0. Third period, lost 4-1. But Roman Josi scored. So every time that we picked up a player, they've scored in the first game, which is pretty nice. But we lose 4-1 to the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, God. For the second year in a row, the Kraken do make the playoffs, but we fall to the Edmonton Oilers in round number 1 in Game 7. It was also a 5-4 overtime loss, so we were so close. We go 48-30-4, and this year Clayton Keller leads our team in scoring with Kaprizov and Roman Josi right behind them. Back to the spin cycle. All right, I think it's time to pick up a goalie here. Who is it going to be? The Chicago Blackhawks. Definitely not picking up a goaltender. Definitely not picking up a defenseman. We're picking up an American-born superstar by the name of Patrick Kane. The first line has been completely revamped now. Caprill the Thrill, Clayton Keller, and Patty Kane will now man that first line. Second line, we got Gord, McCann, Bjorkstrand. Then we got Eberle, Wenberg, Burakovsky, Tanev, Geeky, Donskoy. Defensively, Yossi, Larson, Oleksiak, Dunn, Schultz, and Carson Suzy. So we'll see how Patrick Kane plays with his brand new line mates. You're welcome. I got you out of Chicago. You're welcome, Patty Kane. We are currently 0-4 to the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. In year 5, we finally get our first win, down 2-0. There we go. Patty Kane scores 2, continuing the trend of a new player getting added. Scores every time. Wenberg and Eberle. Can we hold on, though? Oh, my God, we did it. We beat the Anaheim Ducks, even though we were outshot 46-21. The end of year number 5, the Kraken make it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, where we fall in Game 7 overtime to the Colorado Avalanche, who end up winning the Stanley Cup. The Colorado Avalanche, they were 8-0 before playing us, so we handed them their first loss. But a close effort there. Patty Kane leads the way with 95 points. Kaprizov, Keller, Gord had a really good year, actually. Bjorkstrand, Roman Josi, a little bit slower of a year, but it was a good effort. Off to the spinner for year number 6. All right. We're close. We're close to Stanley Cup. Who are we adding to the roster? It's going to be someone from the Winnipeg Jets. From the Winnipeg Jets, there was a couple options we could have went with. I'm not picking up a forward. I could have went Kyle Connor. Would have probably been a good player to add to the team. I mean, 92 overall, right? Defensively, didn't grab anyone there either, but we have a new goaltender. Welcome to the team, Connor Hellebuck. I think he'll be the reason why we win the Stanley Cup, from an 83 overall goalie to a 92. So that should sure up and help our defensive end. So hopefully that is enough. This is year 6 now, 2-0. Clayton Keller, Kaprizov. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be seeing a goal from Connor Hellebuck, but maybe something else. Kaprizov, does he have a hat trick? He does have a hat trick. Kaprizov, and third period, 6-0. We won't take a goal, but we'll take a shutout in his debut. 30 saves. Kaprizov with the hat trick. 3 points for Clayton Keller. Let's go. We're on fire. For the second straight year, we make it all the way to Western Conference Finals, but once again, we lose in Game 7 to the Colorado Avalanche, who are 8-0 once again. Oh, so close. We just got to get past that Game 7 in round number 3. Patty Kane leads the way with 80 points. Kaprizov and Josi right behind him. Clayton Keller actually has a slower year this year. It's probably the worst he's had of all 6 years, but off to year number 7 here. We got the Jets last time. Who are we going to get this time? The Tampa Bay Lightning, maybe? We're going to get the Washington Capitals. We're building a God Squad just to take down the goddarn Colorado Avalanche. Welcome to the team, Mr. Alexander Ovechkin. Let's get you on that one-timer side. Patty Kane, Clayton Keller. I could put Kaprizov there, but they're all 65 overall in faceoffs. Don't think it's the best idea. And we know he grows to a 90 overall towards the end of the year. And then Alexander Ovechkin on the right side from the Washington Capitals. Kirill, Kaprizov, Jarrett McCann, Yanni Gord, Burakovsky, Wenberg, Eberle, and then we got Tanev, Geeky, Donskoy. Defensively, Roman Josi. Can we get some morale? We can get a +2. Okay, well, let's see what we can do there. +2. I don't care about the -1. I'll take it. Get Josi up to a 95 overall, and then leading our back end, of course, Connor Hellebuck. But here we go. We are currently 2-4 against the Anaheim Ducks. Year 7, can we beat them once again? First period, McCann. Second period, Ovi. There we go, 2-1. Third period, Keller. They get 2 goals from their youngins, Mason McTavish and Trevor Zegras. Overtime, nothing. Shootout, we do lose. Trevor Zegras never misses on the shootout, but Ovi does score in the shootout, so I like to see that. I don't know if the Seattle Kraken are capable of winning a Stanley Cup. We got a God Squad, and we get first rounded by the Vancouver Canucks. They eventually do go into the Stanley Cup Finals, but tough. Patty Kane leads the way with 105 points. Ovi right behind him at 93. Ovi only had 38 goals, though. That's a surprise. Kaprizov, 76. Clayton Keller, we need a first-line center. Desperately. He only got up to an 86 this year. Please, spinner. First line center, first line center, first line center, first line center. Please, 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 please. Sidney Crosby? Tampa Bay? Oh, we've got so many options. So many good options. Surely this has to be the year. Honestly, I was going to go with Victor Hedman or Nikita Kucherov, but I need that first line center. Steven Stamkos, welcome to the team. You're going to be playing with Patty Kane and Alexander Ovechkin. He's a playmaker, so it should be beautiful. Then we got Jarrett McCann, Clayton Keller, and Kirill Kaprizov. Honestly, could put Kaprizov on the first line, but Patty Kane simulates very well. Third line, as so. Fourth line, as so. And then defensively, we got some good morales here, so don't want to mess with it too much. Could get Alexiak on that top line, but don't really care for that. So we are now 2-5 versus the Anaheim Ducks in year 8 here. I can't believe we're up to year 8. We have a God Squad. First period, 2-0. Yossi, Patty Kane. Second period, McCann, Kaprizov, and Wenberg. And third period, Wenberg, Geeky, and McCann. That's what I like to see. We should be putting up 8 goals a game. No problem at all. Hellebuck's always going to be a star. Let's go. This is the year. Third time in 4 years, in our 8th season, we lose in the Western Conference Finals in Game 7. Oh my, we cannot buy a break. We go 58-19-5. Stammers leads the way with 77 assists. Our top line well over 100 points. Oh my, Kaprizov 96. Clayton Keller comes back with a 79-point year. Okay, I think it's time to focus on the back end. Now. All right, we need a top 2 defenseman to play with Roman Josi. Who is it going to be? It is going to be Erik Karlsson, maybe? What's his overall in this? All right, give us a super Swede. Morale is looking phenomenal. Erik Karlsson, Roman Josi, Alexiak, Larson, Dunn, Schultz. Offensively, +5. We got 7 superstar X Factors now. And then in the cage, add another superstar X Factor. Let's go. This has to be the year. Year number 9. This is officially the longest one of these videos in the series have gone. First period, still losing 1-0, still losing 2-0. Okay, we tie it up. Roman Josi, and then Jordan Eberle somehow finds himself on the power play. You know what? I gotta look at the power play. I gotta go take a quick look at this power play. It's probably what's been screwing me this whole time. Edit lines. All right, what do we got on the power play? Why is Jordan Eberle on the power play with the lineup we have? Okay, power play. Stamkos, Kane, Kaprizov, Ovechkin, Josi. Yeah, makes sense. Power play lineup 2. McCann, Keller, Karlsson, Gord, Eberle. Who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Honestly, it looks fine, though. I'm not going to hate on Eberle. He's Team Canada, IHF World Juniors GOAT. But let's see if we can finally win the cup in year number 9. Oh, we got swept in round 1 in year number 9 somehow, some way with the team we have. We go 48-26-8. Patty Kane leads the way, 90 points. Kaprizov, Stamkos. Ovi has not been that great for us. I will say that. But he's Ovi. He always gets a spot on that top line. But damn. Swept in the first round. Where's Erik Karlsson? What do you do? 58 points, +16, or +23. Not bad. You know what that means? We get to go back to my favorite thing, the spinner. And this time, they're going to give us, once again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. We gotta unite the Tampa Bay Lightning duo to win a Stanley Cup here. Steven Stamkos, welcome to the team. Mr. Nikita Kucherov, 92 overall. He should be lights out for this squad. And I'm actually going to put him on his one-timer side so he can just rip it all game. Actually, sorry, he was already on his one-timer side. We'll keep him there. Then we got Kaprizov, Clayton Keller, Alexander Ovechkin. Could have went with Victor Hedman, but I'll let Erik Karlsson keep playing there. Not the end of the world, but come on, guys. This is year 10 now. This is getting a little bit embarrassing. You've added 10 superstars to your team and still have not had any success. We got Vinny Dunn, Clayton Keller, 5-0 now. Kucherov, Stammers, Alexiak, 8-2. There we go. Karlsson, Larson, Eberle. That's what I like to see. Who are our 3 stars? Kucherov leads the way. A thing of beauty. Let's go, Kucherov. Lead us to the promised land, please. We did it. After 10 long, hard years, the Seattle Kraken are Stanley Cup champions. Oh my God, Steven Stamkos leads the way. He just needed his duo, Mr. Nikita Kucherov, along with him, who led our team in scoring. But looking at the path, we took down Seattle in 6. We took down the Oilers in 6. Took down the goddarn Avalanche. They screwed us so many times in 6 games. Then we took down Boston in 6 games. So winning every series 4-2, 53-25, and 4. Kucherov leads the way. Stamkos, Patty Kane, Kaprizov, Ovi, Clayton Keller, Erik Karlsson, Roman Josi. I mean, how good was this team? This is probably the best team to ever step foot on the ice in NHL history, but we will take it. The Seattle Kraken, our Stanley Cup champions, and that is going to close out this video from my prediction of 3 years was not accurate at all. It was quite terrible. But it took us 10 years. The Seattle Kraken are Stanley Cup champions. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below who we should do next. Maybe Minnesota? No, Minnesota's too good. We can do any team, though. Eventually, we'll make it through every team. But thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. And see you later. And yeah, take care. Bye.